be mundane or whatever, bring my dumb life into. I mean, it's not me, my life. I'm not dumb, and my life isn't dumb, but just stupid aspects of my life. Instead of just have you enjoy my music. This is like another update. I'll just call this another surprise update. Um, so basically, I was called today by my psychiatrist and telling me that see, I had missed my counselor's appointment last week. I mixed up the time. I thought it was at 4, but it was at 2, and I will be fully honest. Oh, okay, I had messed that up, and I was like, okay, my bad. But anyways, so this is just that. So my appointment with my counselor is supposed to be tomorrow. So now the doctor called me today, which is weird because um, so my other previous appointments with my counselor were on Friday at 4. That's why I had messed it up. So then it was 2. It was supposed to be at 2, and like I said, I had missed that one, missed it or whatever. Anyway, so tomorrow is supposed to be at 4 o'clock with the counselor. He calls me. He's the doctor, and tells me that he's not really saying she can't do it. He's like, it just didn't really, it's like one of those weird things again where the information's not 100%. Nobody knows what's going on exactly. This is why I have to document this. Before things had got really ugly with Mercy and Trinity and the Marion building and all this crap, um, like I had no reason to think otherwise with my counselor, my doctor. I thought everything's fine, but it's just really like high levels of pushing me around it, just this way or that, to try to cause a reaction. Like, obviously, we're talking about this is mental health. The other stuff is like prenatal care, but it's all medical treatment or lack thereof or denial of this. So I'm being denied services. Basically, the whole idea is, oh, we're going to reschedule, but he said something. This is what kind of basically caught my attention with this situation. Something about not being able to do, like, he made it sound like the building was going to be closed down. And like I said previously, I had appointments at 4 o'clock. So I'm not overthinking things. It's just like, why is there constantly weird stuff like this? So it's just going to make you think. Like, it's like, if you know 2 plus 2 doesn't equal 5, then what the hell, it's like, you know what I mean? That kind of thing. Like, the facts are there. So again, I'm not trying to make a whole thing out of nothing. I'm just documenting this because it's just strange. He said something about that, oh, she might have appointments after that. Like, I don't know. Like, there's no clarity exactly. And, oh, no, this won't go against me because that's one thing I asked about. I'm like, I don't need to be, because I had missed that one appointment, which I was honestly like, okay, yeah, I messed that up. Okay, no problem. The day when I messed that up, I came in and I came in and I was there at 4, and then the lady said, oh, supposed to be at 2. Well, first of all, that same day I was called about to get a reminder with the psychiatrist for the following the appointment I just had on Monday. It was just a reminder because it was Friday, and I was like, yeah, I'll be there at 4 for the counselor, but that's not specifically the girl's job to look at that time and check with that. Because I didn't ask, can you check? But anyways, that's not neither here nor there, obviously. So, anyways, this is like so boring and annoying and dumb all at the same time, and I'm aware of that. It just annoys me. Like, I'm not just some silly ass bitch. Just like, it's good to have fun and do things, but when I make my music, it's just real. Like, that's not just, oh, I can just have fun all the time, but I like to have fun when I make the videos, and I want you to enjoy the music. Take your mind away from the shit, or at the same time, you're not, like, forgetting about crap, that's the whole point. It's, you're thinking about it, but you're thinking of results of how you can get through crap, because it's not fair. We all are, like, just throwing all this crap at once at us, like that's normal, and all for the sake of money. Like, one thing I pointed out is that the whole ER of it, like, every time you call, it's just, oh, if you have an emergency, go to the ER, go to the ER. Like, it's just constantly. I even said it to this guy, and then he still followed up and said it after I said that, like, yeah, if you have a problem, go to the ER, emergency. And I also said that me of all people, if I didn't always have regular medical treatment in the past, like, or when I didn't, because I've been pretty good for years now, and I'm just, I feel like as you get older, you want to just be smart about things, make sure you're healthy, of course. But I would go to the ER if I had any problem, like, I would go to the ER. I'm not there to inconvenience people, but as much as they're throwing this at everybody now, we'll go to the ER, go to the ER, then they should be happy that if I was that person, but whatever. I'm trying to stay with my regular appointments and stuff. Anyway, like I said, I'm just making this video now. Not to annoy everybody. I'm sorry this is, like, annoying. But for my own protection, I just wanted to document that, okay, so I'm being denied care again. It's not that I'm being kicked out of this facility because I haven't done anything wrong, obviously. I've not had any attitude. Like, that's what I'm saying. When I came in on that Friday, and then I found out, like, I didn't know at the time that I messed that appointment up and that I came late. Nobody called me at 2 o'clock, however, though. But anyways, it's neither here nor there. I messed that up. I was there, and then when I was told that, I was, like, irritated. So I walked out, and I said, just tell her we'll do the next appointment on the phone. And at this point, I was ready to go in tomorrow for my appointment. But since we don't know why it's canceled, like, there's no actual explanation. Like, I like these people. I don't have a problem. I like my counselor, I like the doctor, and then I'll have another doctor, whatever. These people are, like, the doctors, the psychiatrists are medical students. They're really good. It's a good program, but again, it comes down to up here at the top. Yeah, I said it comes down to the capitalistic nature of everything. They still want to try to push me to take meds while I'm pregnant, which is disgusting. They would have tried to push anyways, even though I haven't taken, like, mental health meds for a whole year, more than that, like, but that was because of them, like, they were denying me care at the time, and it wasn't even just that. My counselor had retired, so I have this other counselor now. And she's good. Like I said, I like these people, but how can you trust people when it's really sad. Because you want to, like, if you have a good, like, that was the whole thing with my previous, like, the people I was going to deal with Trinity, like, the lady she brought 3 of my kids in the world, and she was great. But all of this extra capitalistic shit is really getting in the way of a good, positive development when it comes to technology, science, everything that is good and can help people. All this other crap is really, truly getting in the way of it. And you cannot hate on me and mess with me and have me think otherwise or look a certain way, because I think that I've been advocating for myself very well. If I have any problems, I talk. Nothing is bottled up. I'm not lashing out. Like, this is the kind of thing sometimes people will want me to look like that, even though that's not the case. In the past, I've been targeted. Like, the whole point is that if somebody is bad or they're doing something bad or they're inappropriate or whatever, then you will not have to lie about that person at all. And they've done that about me. You won't have to lie if there's something wrong with me, right? Anyways, the only thing wrong with me, and it's not wrong that I'm pregnant, like, I've accepted it. I'm good about that. I'm gonna have another child before I'm 40. But like, my youngest is about to be 9. I'm like, he's a very happy kid. He's healthy. I'm very happy for him, and happy birthday. Like, anyways, I'm not going into every detail and aspect of my life right now. So let's just say I am a good mother. I've been told that. People see that. But there's some people that try to make me look bad in the past. And I'm not saying I was ever perfect, but I've definitely grown. And if it wasn't for people that was racist or sexist or caught up in all this capitalistic stuff, and you better hope and pray, if you want to do all this bad stuff to me, that you better hope all this doesn't happen to you, because I have good reason to believe that it will. So you might want to think about that. It has nothing to do. That's not a threat from me. I personally, I'm not going to take my time out to do all this crazy evil stuff, but I do believe in God. Jesus is my savior, and I can't speak otherwise on other people, and I'm not in no way, shape, or form trying to force anybody into any kind of religious or any kind of beliefs, period. I can just show you what I personally believe in that. Anyways, my whole point is I'm here to protect my own image and my self-worth, and that I'm a good mother and I care, and I always try, and I try very hard. If I could work right now and have a better income, I would. I have to fix my situation so that I could actually earn more money and things of that nature. But I have some debt, let's just say, and it is what it is. That doesn't make me a piece of shit, okay? So you're not going to treat me like a piece of shit. Even people who would be quote unquote considered that, I'm not here to judge others on their past. I think that if you want a future, it starts with now, and that you have to give a crap and you have to just do things to make things better. But anyways, I don't know what's going to happen. I've been at the same mental health place since 2017. I've been supportive of ECMC with I go to the outpatient places, like, it's for mental health, and they have other stuff as well, but I've went there for mental health. That's what I've done. They've been good, and they've been able to see me progress and grow. So I would hope they wouldn't, like, quote unquote stab me in the back now. It's not even, it's not my mental health that we all need to worry about. It's people that are willing to hurt others just to get a little money. That's what we need to all worry about. Me, it's been documented that I've been doing well, and even in the past, when I was made to look bad and stuff in the past, and I say this made to because, like I said, again, if people don't lie, then that's one thing. But when people lie, but I still have been able to prove in different directions and aspects and venues and such that, I'm just basically a normal person that cares, and that's it. Whatever, everybody has gone through this or that in their life, but that doesn't have to be you, especially if people hurt you or put you in a bad situation, which that's happened to me. You can overcome that, but you have to take control of your life and don't let anybody try to control your life. Like, it's okay to have guidance and help, but you still have to do what's right. If you feel like this is not right, whatever that is, whatever somebody's trying to push you in a corner or whatever, like, you gotta stand up for yourself. And it's the same thing with your own kids. You gotta make sure they're safe and everything is good, and just be there for your children. Oh yeah, my kids know they can talk to me about anything. Anyways, this is all about an appointment being canceled, and I asked, can we just schedule the appointment right now on the phone? Oh, he has to see our schedule. It's just so much, it doesn't make sense. Oh, everybody's so unorganized and just messy, very messy. I'm not stupid. I feel very much so that this is a capitalistic movement. It's really sad because, like I said, again, there's been so much good, and the good is out there, and the development of everything, like, there's a lot of good. But all of this other stuff is getting in the way, so much getting in the way. But me, I've been through so much that's why I'm just like, my reaction isn't so crazy, like, but it's like, I feel like they want a reaction. They want that from me. There's nothing, I'm not crazy. I'm talking about what's going on. It's not cool. But, you know, what else? What am I going to do? Lose my shit over this? Like, no. Here I am protecting my image. I worked very hard to show people, just give good, show you this is who I am. I'm a good mother. You can't take that from me, and you can't dilute whatever or try to make something when there's nothing there and everything is great. You know, like, you can't do that. Am I rich? No. I am not rich. I'm only just, all I can do is try, but I don't need other dumb shit to focus on. There's enough to focus on. Let me organize and clean up my life. If you want to do this dumb shit and mess with me, then you're waiting for it to come on and see you. Because if you're promoting this kind of crap, then that means that you want that for your own life. The fact that I'm going against it is a good thing, and I will be rewarded from that. That's God, though, because I care and I know, okay, I'm alive because God put me in this world. God knows I care. If you don't have a personal relationship with God, with Jesus, whatever, that's on you. But I do, and there's nothing wrong with that. I'm not telling you who to worship or not worship, but I suggest that it's not other people, because those people will let you down. But hey, again, I'm not going to tell you. It was a suggestion. I'm not going to tell you what to do. All I know is that I don't know. I haven't gotten a call back yet. I feel like, what if I was not feeling well mentally? Then what? It's like I've been feeling well mentally for a long time, and in the past, when I've been so cooperative and showing, you know, I was willing to do all this stuff, you know, showcase, you know, good, positive mental health and improvements, and I have improved. Honestly, if I hadn't have went through all the things that I've went through, I wouldn't have had the trauma. But you know what? Trauma is everywhere. You're creating it. You want people to, you know, seek treatment. But like I said, that will all come back on you. So you better watch it. It's not a threat. It's a promise from God, not from me. I'm not going around making threats or anything. Like, I have to worry about me, obviously. And I don't have time nor evil ways like some people. So I'm not the problem here. Does anybody ever watch WandaVision? Anyways, I'm just gonna leave it alone. Like, it's just funny. It's hilarious. Um, it's a good show though. I just thought I'd throw that out there, but um, yeah, you got to be your own superhero in your own life, like, and around you when there's so much bad, and you got to help others and stuff. You got to help yourself, and you can't just take on other people's problems and they don't give a shit about their problems all like that. Nah, no. If people care about you and you care about them, and whatever, you look out for each other. But right now, obviously, with pregnancy and I have kids, and I still am. I can be helpful and intuitive in different ways. I can help guide people, but it's just giving advice, good advice. Don't remember. Alanis Morissette, the advice he didn't take. It's ironic, don't you think? Anyway, you know, good advice is good. If you've been through stuff, or if somebody's been through stuff and then they give you good advice, you better take it. I'm just saying. It's the devil that is like, don't take that advice. Anyways, still waiting on that phone call or something. I'm not going to call these people. I'm not going to stress myself out about it. Either you're going to see me or not. Either whatever, Here I am. I do what I need to do. What's best for me, for my family, like my friends. I have a decent enough support system. You see people that all it really comes down to that you can talk to people and feel comfortable, and they can talk to you, and you can look out for each other. It's good to have good neighbors. I do have a good neighbor now. That's nice, it's important. It's just, it helps. All that helps. Like, restoring a community. We can't sit here and blame everybody else and all that kind of thing. All we can do is protect ourselves. But if people are attacking you, you should probably speak on it. This is by no means a conspiracy theory. There isn't, like, people don't even really take that serious anymore. If you say conspiracy is reality, like, not every, when an actual conspiracy is, like, it sounds crazy. There's so much crazy in our lives every day now. People are so hungry for money. They're just so willing to do evil things. And that's the reality. Like I said about the whole conspiracy reality, there you go. That's what it means. Not that everything is so crazy. It shit just sounds crazy, and there's not, for me, with anything. Give me the facts, give me the knowledge, and I will see, okay, this sounds right or this doesn't. That's God giving you the information. So lack thereof information should be suspicious right there. Like I said, you can't tell me why exactly she's canceling, and it's not even exactly, I don't need to know everybody's business, but why is he calling me as the doctor? Why isn't the secretary calling me? Like, that's good that he cares. He knows that I had missed the other appointment and stuff. But still, you don't know what's going on, why. It's just, if you watch the other video and you can hear this lady on the phone, they was a lot, they were like, my doctor, he's not a bad person, like, he's not, being real funny, but I do feel like they're encouraging him to do whatever the hell he's doing right now. And same thing, the counselor, she's cool too, but same thing. When you got devil running something, like, one thing God is mad about is the mixture of his works with the devil. So you have good people that are offering good services, that are helpful, and like I said, they've helped me in the past, my good counselor I used to have, she retired and she was wonderful, and she had a way of like, she let me know, she would remind me of my progress and that how I did that, and she, like, that's a good thing. It's just reminding you, like, yes, you've come a long way, and basically they're proud of you. That's great. And like I said, I like ECMC outpatient. Everything has been good. So it's just me protecting myself again, because whatever. I just want people to know that whatever happens, whether everything keeps continuing and everything is good, like as it should be, because I'm doing what I'm supposed to, I'm not running away from medical treatment, or like not trying to have medical treatment. I have Medicaid. Why wouldn't I want to use that? Especially, I'm just showing, I want you to see that I take complete responsibility for what I need to do, whether it's just regular medical care, prenatal care, or mental health care, that I'm doing that like as I should, because I'm showing responsibility as a person, as an adult, and especially as a mother. And I advocate healthy mentality with my children. We talk, you know, everything is so healthy, and that's the whole point. See, this right here is very healthy. Very healthy. I can't stress that enough. Who wants added stress? I'm not worrying about this. Like, you see? And this is like, oh, I'm not talking to myself. I'm reaching out to others, but at the same time, I'm protecting myself. This is something we all need to do nowadays, is protect ourselves. I have friends and they have the video, like, oh, cops and all that kind of stuff. You don't know, like, things could be so much worse if they didn't. Like, that's the whole point. But, yeah, we shouldn't be denied health care or treated. You shouldn't have to, like, okay, you go to the suburbs and, oh, you're too ghetto or something to go to a facility or something. Basically, oh, you should go to Niagara Street. Like, that's the vibe I got. Like, this lady has a laughing tone. Do I know this for a fact? Well, in my mind, it sure seems like that, but again, my opinion. And I'm entitled to my opinions. I'm entitled to have feelings, and I try to be very healthy about these things. I'm not just saying things. I'm not denying information. The information is brought right to you, so you can see for yourself. Anyways, like I said, this is part of being a good mother. I want you to see, this is all real right here. I've come a long way. I went through things, not always all my fault. Was I ever just like a perfect mother? No, but I've come a long way. I've learned a lot of things on my own. Um, I'm not even going to speak on everybody else and how they do things. I just know that I'm happy to do things the way I'm doing things. You advance and then you make everything work for you. Your creativity can still be part of your life. You can make your house a very nice home and be creative, and you can do it all. You don't have to be a hoarder per se, and just have too much stuff. You can have the value in things and find a way to have more. I don't know. I'm not trying to go out and make things rusty or just not comprehensible, but what I'm saying is sometimes when people are like hoarders, they have like a creativity. They see the value in things, which is good. You want to see value in things. You don't want to just waste things, or if you can use something for something else. I'm not saying this for people to look down their nose at me. I've seen some really great things. I have a good friend that has built things from things. So that's what I'm speaking on. Is it's amazing, but yeah, we all have to be organized in the best ways that we can be and be our best selves. Like, period. So, anyways, do your best and have your best mentality. Don't let anybody get in the way of that. Do what you have to do. Protect yourself like this. Talk to others. Have a support system. It's hard sometimes and there's not a lot of help out there. If I can't help you personally, financially and stuff, well, hey, I'm sorry. This is how I can help you. Because I don't, where's my money? I mean, hey, I'm just getting by with, me and my kids, we're just getting by. And as I said, I'm trying to improve my financial situation, and I don't need crap like this in the way. So here I am. I made this video. I'm moving forward. I hope this helps some people. Sorry if this is just a lengthy video, and but it needed to be done. I have to protect myself and my family. Good luck, everybody. I suggest you do the same. Protect yourselves. Don't be evil, because it will come back to bite you in the ass. Not by me, I don't bite asses. But, anyways, God is almighty, powerful, and strong. And demons are scared of God. Remember that. Have a wonderful day.